Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, the water Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Alright, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Rakakwadash, Shalom, Mabarakim, Labikam Shayasha Allah, Washin Nikabad, Gawal Wakwab, Zakwanim Nuwa, Waha Shala Yakim Nuwa, Shayasha Allah, Ba'aith. Alright, that's giving all praise to the Most High Yahweh, it's the Heavenly Father's name, Ba'ashim, in the name of Yahweh Shai, that's the Son. And I said, peace and blessings be upon the elected Israel out there, the Akim, Wa'akwathim, Wa'banim, Shayasha Allah, the men, women, and children, predestinated to receive salvation and be protected and safeguarded in these times from Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. They're sincere out there. And to our elders and apostles in these times, known as Great Millstone, a hearty shalom and double honors unto you. So this is going to be a quick prayer taken from our Malak Dawada, King David, our ancestor, to a prayer to protect your house. All right, and it's taken from 1 Chronicles, the 17th chapter. Before I get to the verse, I just want to, just speak. I want to read up a little bit, and then I just want to speak on it because, I'm coming into some very strange times, and you may have got a new crib, moved into somewhere, or the spirit might be off at where you are. You know what I'm saying? And you need to cleanse and bless your place. All right. So I have a prayer for it, and then I'm just gonna just orally go through how I do it, and I do it for brothers, and I constantly do it for myself. All right. So this is 1 Chronicles 17, and I'm gonna start at 25. It says, "For thou, O my power, hast told thy servant that thou wilt build him a house. Therefore thy servant hath found in his heart to pray before thee. And now, Lord, thou art power, and hast promised this goodness unto thy servant. Now therefore, let it please thee to bless the house of thy servant, that it may be before thee forever. For thou blesseth, O Lord, and it shall be blessed forever." All right, and I know a lot of Akim out there, you may, you know what I'm saying, you may have a crib, you may feel the spirits off, or you want to go through and cleanse it, you want to pray over your crib. This is a good prayer to pray. All right, you may be curious. I know the elect are curious out there how to do so. How can I cleanse my crib? How can I bless my crib? Keep spirits off. Well, I did a video on rebuking Satan. All right, you can use some of those within this prayer that I'm about to pray. So the verse 27 again, it says, "Now therefore let it please thee to bless the house of thy servant, that it may be before thee forever. For thou blesseth, O Lord, and it shall be blessed forever." And that's Wa'atha, Hawa Allah, La Barak, Ath Bayath, Ibadka, La Hayawath, La Panyaka, Kaya'atha, Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, Barakath, Wama Barak, La Iwalamim. Again, now therefore let it please thee, 1 Chronicles 17 and 27. "Now therefore let it please thee to bless this house of thy servant, that it may be before thee forever. For thou blesseth, O Lord, and it shall be blessed." Again, that's Wa'atha, Hawa Alath, La Barak, Ath Bayath, Ibadka, La Hayawath, La Panyaka, Kaya'atha, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash, Barakath, Wama Barak, La Iwalam. Now, some of my videos been it's kind of blurry to see what I'm saying. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type this in the comments afterwards, but I'm going to go through it and say it slow real quick so you understand which word each word is. And when you follow along, you'll be able to see through the Spirit, all right? Because this is a true blessing. This is coming from David, all right? When the Lord promised him a house, this is how he blessed his house. All right, the house of David is being restored again, all right? So we should follow in those footsteps if we're acting and putting on those characteristics of that righteous house, all right? So it says, Wa'atha, which means and now. Hawa Allah means therefore it pleased. La Barak, to bless. Ath Bayath, which means within the house of. Ibadka is thy servant. And then you have La Hayawath, is that it may be. Then you have La Panyaka, which means before thee. Kayatha means for thou. Yahweh, the Most High's name, of course, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, our intercessor. All right. Barakath. Barakath means blesseth. Wama Barak means and shall be blessed, or from blessings, or of blessings. La'awalamyam, Salaki, La'awalam, forever. All right, and that's what we want. You know, when you bless your house, you say this. You want this to be extended. You know, until this age or this time be over with. So what I do is, I have anointing oil that I've made. You know, it's got the cinnamon, the myrrh, frankincense, and really you can make an anointing out of any, you know, any of the biblical stuff. You got saffron, galbanum, there's some other ones, frankincense, myrrh. You can make this, all right. And what I do is just a couple. You anoint yourself first before you start. You know, you anoint yourself. You know, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai Barak Yah Barak Shah. And I usually start outside the front door, or whatever room or the house that you want to do. Just put a couple on here, you know, like that. Bless yourself. You know, Barak Yahweh, Barak Yahweh Shai, like that. And if you can, get you some sage. All right. Get you some sage. Or you light the sage. All right, I'm not going to do it now, but you can look up videos on YouTube how to do it. You light the sage and go throughout. Start at your front door. Wave it over the front door and say this. Wa'atha, Hawa Allah, La Barak, Atha, Ath Bayath, Ibadka, La Yahayawa, La Panyaka, Kaya, Atha, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barakath, Wa Ma Barak, La Awalam. Now this sage is a good purifying and cleansing agent, all right? And you can say that prayer, or you can say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barak Shai, of course, giving all praises the whole time. Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. You say those are rebuking Satan prayers. Aga Arka Shatan, or Nadad Mamanya Shatan, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. While this is burning, you wave it, you know, you wave it over all the entrances, all the windows, go through all the windows in the crib, go through all the entrances at every door, and wave the sage. Or if you got some Palo Santo sticks, are also good. All right, you go through and you say this prayer throughout the whole crib. All right, and also the ashes, save your ashes. All right, it's always a part of our custom that you know, we save the ashes for when we're lamenting. All right, when you're lamenting, you save your ashes. You put a little bit of ashes on to show you in the morning, but also when you're cleansing, the ashes from the sage, as before it goes out and you're done waving it and saying your prayers over all the entrances in the room, and this prayer right here. All right. Wipe some of those ashes on your front doorstep. If you got a backyard, you got a back porch, wipe it over your back porch or out front of your windowsill and say, wow, and in the spirit, all right, and in faith, because really it's all about belief. This stuff, this is not going to ward off the spirits. It's the belief, all right, that the Lord has created these things for us, all right, and through Him, through Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, we are protected, and our houses are protected, all right, and safeguarded, all right. Now the prayer again is, now therefore let it please thee to bless the house of the servant, that it may be before thee forever. For thou blesseth, O Lord, and it shall be blessed forever. Wa'atha, Hawa Allah, La Barak, Ath Bayath, Ibadka, La Hayawath, La Panyaka, Kaya Atha, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Barakath, Wa Ma Barak, La Awalam. All right, and that's 1 Chronicles 17 and 27. Now some other variations, just real quick, because that's good, but you can also say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Bakusha, Babakusha, Shamar Bayathia, which means guard or observe or watch my house. You say, make sure you say Nadad Mamanya Shatan, all right, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, at every entrance, all right. Or every room, wherever you feel that in your house needs to be protected, or the whole house, you should be doing this. You know, I do this on a consistent basis, all right, which we should all be praying, all right. But if you just, like I said, you got a new place, all right, or if you haven't done this already, now you have the spiritual arsenal to do so, if you will, to protect your place. You say Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Bakusha, Babakusha, Barak Bayathia, Wa Kal Akyamya, Babakusha, Wa Mashapakathya Ba Bayathka Babakwasha, which means bless my house and all the brothers' houses and my family in this house. All right, and as you go through, remember you can repeat these things while you're waving the sage or the Palo Santo, whatever you have. All right, so I'm gonna end it there. I think that's good enough. You know, I think you got the weaponry, to protect your house, and of course, the most important thing you should use, all right, is your faith, your Amma one, in Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakwadash. Those names, man, all right, those names are what's gonna be magnified and protect us, all right, in these times. So, like I said, here, that's what you got for the protection of your house. I pray and I know that this was edifying, and that the elected Israel out there, that you can use this. So, Shalom, Wabarakim, Labukar, Shiasha Allah, peace and blessings be upon the elected Israel, and double honors, of course, to our elders and apostles that taught us of truth, because we're doing the same. And real quick, we're doing the same thing that our ancestors did. It's no different. All right, now we're getting this back on the right hand side. These are customs that our elders and apostles do, and you can get into any variation that you have, but here I just took a precept from it, a precept straight from the scriptures. I went in blue letter, typed in house and bless, and that's what came up, the house of David, when he blessed his house. So what better way to bring out something than from our ancestor Malak Dawadah, all right? And he passed it on unto us in these times. So call Halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, the Wadi Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Shalom Barakim again to the elect, Shani Kabad Gawala Kwab.